Hey, so I got inspired to make another video. I wanted to talk about the importance of enjoying your now moments and also exciting goals. So basically, I get excited about a lot of things in life and a lot of opportunities that could possibly happen to me, whether it be working with a particular person, doing something in the entertainment industry, working in marketing, modeling, anything along those lines. I think about the end result and I think about how exciting it would be to partake in certain goals and activities. Think about something that you would love to do. Think about the goals that excite you in life. Even like writing a book, accomplishing a book, going on a tour, writing a song, becoming a doctor. I don't know what it is. But anyway, my point is, for things that are not so cut and dry, like, 1 + 2 = 3. Do X and Y and you get the Z. For example, let's go back to the doctor example. You go to school for all the years, you pass all the tests, I'm sure there's probably some intern hours you have to do to get experience, and you can become the doctor. You pass the interview and you get the right referrals and you become the doctor. It's not exactly cut and dry, but basically it has a pretty stable blueprint for how you become a doctor. And I just want to say, for people out there who have goals and interests and dreams in things that are maybe not specific or even something that hasn't even been created yet. Like, if you think of all the things and all the goals that are the things that have been accomplished now, like we have apps, we have iPhones, we have YouTube, we have Instagram, Facebook. A while ago, jobs in that didn't exist. A while ago, a passion for that didn't exist. So how could you have known that you could excel at this particular thing if it wasn't even invented yet? So what you could love to do or fit right for you may not even exist yet. So now that I got that portion out, I also think about the things that just land into people's laps. Like, they're living their life, they're doing what they want to do, and they just become successful. Like, for example, people who have a passion for YouTube, they don't make videos for views. They genuinely love editing and making videos and doing it when they like to do it, and it ends up being that they like to do it a lot. And through their personality and their humor or what they have to offer, they just gain a following naturally and blow up. So, talking about peace in the now, exciting things that you are passionate about or have yet to be passionate about, and then organic success. And now I want to talk about success that you really drive hard to get. Now, I have nothing against that. I think if you are really that passionate to work very hard for something that you want, then you should do it. It happens to everybody at some point in their life. At some point, you're driven to really want to do something very well or work very hard in order to get it. Everybody's done that before. But we go back to the peace in the now. Why are you doing the things that you're doing? Okay. Sometimes, for some people have this luxury more than others, but the luxury of being able to survive and do things via choice. And what I mean by this is, you're not so impoverished or so underprivileged where everything you do in life is something that you absolutely have to do in order to survive. Most of us have things that we have to do and things that we can do by choice. Now, people who are chasing a type of high, a bliss, a happiness, of success may sacrifice their current peace of mind in order to achieve this amazing thing. And I know this is similar to the video I last put, but the thing that as I got older, I started to realize nothing is ever going to make you happy permanently. That my point in this video is leaning more towards finding success organically, putting your time and energy into things that make you happy, and allowing whatever capitalism may come, if not. But what I'm saying is, if I had to weigh overachieving and being unhappy to get certain milestones versus achieving peace every day in what you do, indulging in the things that you like to do, and being comfortable enough in yourself where you don't need so much external validation for the things that you do. Basically being able to be comfortable with something that simply brings you peace, and if something great comes, it comes, instead of spending the majority of the percentage of your time unhappy to get something that will make you happy, then back to the routine of doing something unhappy to make, because for example, like in my life, there's still like a lot of things that I want to do and that I really like, but I'm weighing like the pros and cons of my mental health, my emotional health, my happiness, my peace, my well-being. There are a lot of people who have practices where they say what you feel and what you're going through doesn't matter. Leave that at the door. It's not something that you need to acknowledge. Produce, work, strive, and you'll get where you want to go, and just ignore what you feel. And I mean, if you become a robot and are able to do that, you could very well get where you want to go. But will you be there bitter? Will you be there underwhelmed? Will you be there wanting more for your efforts? Will you be there seeing that it's not what you thought? Will you be there pleasantly surprised and happy? And will it stay? Do you need to go back to the position of feeling miserable to get back that high back again? Does it last? And so basically what I've started to do is pay attention to the things that I really love doing. I like coming on YouTube and making videos and speaking my mind. I like expression on social media. So I like the way I set up my Instagram page. I like being vocal on my Facebook. I like being vocal on my Twitter. I like being vocal on YouTube. I like makeup. I like modeling with photographers. I like hair care. I like acting in the way that I like it, not necessarily that's pushed out for production and money purposes. To focus on these little things, because it's like, if you can be happy with maintaining peace of mind and happy within yourself and not dependent on external validation, you can really create a very rich, healthy life for yourself, fulfilling and abundant and happy and delicious, and you could get extra stuff by the by. I've been organizing my life, working into my little hobbies, evaluating the types of relationships with people that I want to have in my life, coming more into my own, making my own decisions, facing a lot of facts, just having like little miniature awakenings about myself and about what's important to me, not what I should be doing, not what society tells me I should be doing, not what looks good, because there are a lot of things that got brought to light and that were successful that at one point didn't look good. Like being Black, being a woman, being gay, the right to vote, even art as a avenue for a career. There are a lot of things that were unpopular in the past that people stuck to in their strength and in their within themselves, and it naturally bloomed. It naturally becomes and also ignites and liberates in other people who are shy to do it also. I guess the basis and the summary of this particular YouTube video that I'm putting out is to really invest in being your authentic self. You do what you need to do in order to survive, but really sit down and evaluate what it is that makes you authentic, and can you become lucrative or happy or peaceful from that, not from external expectations, because you could become an innovator for these things or just live a peaceful life. Happiness is a state of mind. So, yeah. A lot of people feel pressured to be successful in the American dream in whatever it is that they're doing. And I'm just here to say, try your best to go within, question if your unhappiness comes from the lack of external validation. Write down on a paper what things bring you joy. Where do you spend most of your time? What do you daydream doing most of the time? And what can you create from that? And does it necessarily have to be a money-making scheme? Can it just be something that makes you happy? Yeah, and the importance of being happy with what you have while possibly manifesting things that are bigger than what you have, but learning to be happy with your own authenticity. Because if you're always chasing that finish line, you'll never really be satisfied. But if you learn who you are and how to be comfortable with it and surround yourself with people and things and activities that match that better, you'll have a more fulfilling life.